Joe, you had mentioned earlier, a couple products that you developed and, kind of fitting into some of the things we were talking earlier. And you had I think you said you're going to talk about the why behind some of these. So I wonder if you wouldn't mind demoing a couple of these products, talking a little bit about maybe the origin of them and how people could use them, today and to see improvement in their game.
Yeah, I think we'll start with the simplest one. It has to do with that instruction we talked about, racket back. That's so many millions of tennis players, and no doubt plenty of pickleball players have learned, heard, and been emphatically told racket back, paddle back, racket back. And then they're taking it, way back as far as they can, as fast as they can. And then the balls, they catch it late, because obviously for the ball speed and where they're at on the court and their own reaction, they took it back too far. Rarely do you take that full a backswing. Rarely, you're most full. Usually you're adapting in here. So we have a product that one person came up with it, and we happily paid him royalties for many years. We do that with people if they come up with an idea, by the way, that we can't establish as something that we're already in the process of working on. So even if it's not patented, we'll give some royalties or work out something where there's some benefit to that person. And basically it goes around the chest, and stand up just a little bit. And then you put your arm through, right? Through here. We'll go down a little bit. And then what it does, it keeps the arm tucked in, so you can't physically pull it back in here. The other thing that's very old school, and I'll do it lefties, a lot of people were taught to extend their arm out and straighten. So they're swinging like a door. When in fact, taking the racket back requires the elbow to be bent. So this method, right, of strapping you in gives you a kinesthetic guide or feel, whether it's tennis or whether it's pickleball, of keeping a more compact swing and not extending that arm way out there. And like all kinesthetic aids, this is called the arm pocket developer. I think it says it on there. And the process with any kinesthetic aid is to use it 5 to 10 times, let's say, and then take it off and then put it on again and then off again until it transfers that feeling kinesthetically into a pattern. Because it's not about telling somebody with words, right? Don't take your racket back too far. It's not about that, because that does not work. That's been proven over and over again, that verbal instructions, at very best, it'll take years to work. When in fact, something like the arm pocket developer, for that person taking their arm straight back, it can work literally in minutes as compared to years to give somebody a feel. I'd say that's, a good use of the cost of a half-hour lesson in a training aid. And if you want to be nice to the coach you work with, give it to the coach as a gift after you're done fixing your own strokes. So that's one of them. Right?
So Joe, I just want to ask you, just so there's clarification. So with that, you put it on, you maybe hit 5 to 10 balls. Is that right? Then you take it off and you do what, another 5 to 10 and kind of alternate in that pattern?
Yeah, it depends on the person. But what you're trying to do is not get dependent upon the aid.